everybody? I'm here today to show you and tell you how to get better Wi-Fi signal around the house. I'll be going over 6 quick tips that'll help you get better Wi-Fi signal throughout your home. Let's get right into the video. I'm going to go over these quickly, so let's get right into it. Number 1, pick a central spot for your router. Now this might be difficult because it all depends wherever your Ethernet cable is coming from, or wherever your cable line is coming from, or whatever it is that feeds your router or your modem. But you want to try, if you can, to pick as central of a location as possible for your router or for your modem, okay? It'll just be better because then it can evenly distribute the Wi-Fi signal all throughout the house. So try somewhere centered in the house. Like ideally, you would want it in the hallway in the middle of your house, but that's not always possible, so try somewhere close to there, okay? Number 2, make sure your router or your modem or both of them are up to date. You know, routers and modems can go through updating processes. So with that being said, you want to make sure that they are indeed up to date. Sometimes you can manually update them, but oftentimes they'll update themselves. So take a look into how you can update it and make sure that it's up to date. Number 3, keep the doors open. Now, depending on your doors, they might not cause any harm if they're closed, but if you have thick, real wooden doors, then guess what? They're probably going to impede the Wi-Fi signal ever so slightly, okay? If you have like the hollow core doors, not going to impede the Wi-Fi signal so much, but either way, by opening your doors, you are bound to get a better Wi-Fi signal. It might be a little bit better or it might be a lot better, but you're bound to improve the signal strength and the signal quality. That means that if you're at the edge of the house and you can't get Wi-Fi signal there, and you like 10 feet further into the room, you can get Wi-Fi signal there, open the door. That might make the difference of the 10 feet that you need just to get Wi-Fi signal where you're standing, okay? So keep the doors open. Obviously, you have to close your doors sometimes, but keep them open when you can to get better quality Wi-Fi signal and better distance of Wi-Fi signal. Number 4, get Wi-Fi repeaters or extenders. Oftentimes, you're only going to need one of these. You won't need, I said multiple, depending on the size of your house, and you're only going to need it when you have a really big house at the end of the day, for the most part, or if you have really thick walls. If you have concrete walls all around, cinder block walls all around, you might need a Wi-Fi repeater, extender, or booster, but essentially, you want to do your research and get the right one. Wi-Fi repeaters, extenders, and boosters can be slightly different. So look into it, do your own research, and get the one that you need, okay? Number 5, because number 4, once again, just keep track, was get a Wi-Fi repeater, extender, or booster. You're probably only going to need one. You don't need all of them, and you only need one of one type. Unless you have a really big house, then you might look into a whole different system, okay? But if your house is like average size or slightly big or slightly small, you're probably going to need one or none at all, okay? So look into it. Number 5, reboot the modem and router every once in a while. I will reboot my own modem and router at least once a month. Even if it's working fine, I'll just unplug them and plug them back in and leave them unplugged for about 30 seconds to a minute. It'll just usually clear up any issues that might arise. And I rarely have issues, I think, because I reboot them so often that the issues don't have time to arise because I reboot them. Especially if you're experiencing any issues with your internet or your Wi-Fi signal, just reboot them and you can probably do yourself some good because they'll clear up whatever's going on. Number 6 is the last quick tip, which is measure the Wi-Fi speed or strength, or both of them, all around the house. And this way you can figure out where the weak spots are. This is your way of doing your own research. There are Wi-Fi speed tests that you can do online. Just go and find one that you know is safe, that you know is reliable. Usually your internet service provider will also provide a version of a Wi-Fi speed test or strength test or signal test. So go and do the tests all throughout your house and see where your weakest spots are. Because maybe you can move your modem, move your router, or you can add a Wi-Fi repeater, extender, or booster in order to boost in that spot. Because just because you get Wi-Fi doesn't mean it's going to be strong or fast, right? You might get Wi-Fi at the edge of your house, but it doesn't mean it's going to be strong or fast. You want to make sure you have good quality and good strength and good speed Wi-Fi all throughout the house. That's it. Those are the 6 quick tips. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.